tulsi and turmeric, which is a classical triad in Ayurvedic medicine. And then we brought in other botanicals which have incredible properties in their own right, such as ginger, shisandra, jujube, and the harataki fruit.
These herbs are called rasayanas, and they actually strengthen the body's capacity for recovery and self-healing. And many of the rasayanas are well known. The most well known is called amalaki.
There are about 40,000 botanical species on the Indian subcontinent, of which about 8 to 10,000 are used medicinally. And of that whole group, only a handful are considered to be rasayanas. And the reason that they're said to be rasayanas is that they don't just treat or affect one aspect of the physiology, they nourish the entire physiology at a deep level.
Amalaki is very interesting in that it has probably one of the highest concentrations of antioxidants, and so it may actually serve as what people call an adaptogen. Adaptogens modify the body's response to stress.
Amalaki is one of the most potent herb in the whole Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia. The way it is explained in the classic Vedic literature that with the single use of this herb you can transform the whole physiology, not only of the body but as well as the mind and the spirit.
The amalaki, with the antioxidant effects as a nutritive beverage, has great potential for so many different organ systems.
We know that amalaki is widely considered to have the most concentrated source of vitamin C in nature. And something that differentiates it are these ascorbigens, and they're tannins which literally form a protective barrier around the vitamin C, making it more biostable and then in turn bioavailable.
When you look at the scientific studies, for example, on amalaki, there's well over 200 scientific studies now. It shows that it has effects on digestion, on metabolism, on sugar management, on immunology, on cognitive function, on removing inflammation from the system. There's not a lot of substances in nature that have that widespread potency. And so it's just very interesting and fulfilling to see that what the ancient healers have been telling us for thousands of years is now verifiable through the window of scientific inquiry.
Amalaki is very rich in a variety of different tannins which are considered to be medicinally highly effective, and it's a triad of these acids which are ellagic acids and emblican A and emblican B. These are very important tannins which are able to reverse this whole process of aging and reduce this whole process of oxidation. Antioxidants are intelligent molecules which are coming from the kingdom of plant mostly, which reduce and also alter this activity of premature aging. And there are so many subtle things what we are finding now according to modern science which are available in amalaki, which are just coming to the forefront. So it's a very effective herb to be consumed on a day-to-day basis.
We went to the foothills of the Himalayan mountain range, high in northern India, and some would say that the purest air, water, and soil that we can find anywhere on the planet is in this region. And we knew that we wanted the amalaki fruit to come from this incredible purity. So we ended up choosing harvesters and farmers from long lines in local communities in northern India, literally a lineage of farmers who held the same principles of environmental sustainability and also economic sustainability as important in their own farming practices. And one of the things that they did was they only used wild-crafted forms of amalaki. And this word wild-crafted means as something is naturally found in nature. What we found was a reverence actually while picking the amalaki fruit. People were actually giving thanks to the tree before they did the harvesting, and it seemed like such a wonderful honoring of this ancient culture and an ancient fruit. So we were able to utilize this method of cold pressing the amalaki fruit. And what this does is it retains the vibratory quality or the inherent nutrition of the amalaki fruit rather than degrading it through heat or chemicals. And what we also did was ensured that it was vacuum dried using a proprietary method which also retains the nutritional potency of the fruit.
So these synergistic other 6 herbs which are added with amalaki are going to make it even more bioavailable, and it is going to drive it deeper in the system, especially at a cellular level. If you look at turmeric, it has a natural cleansing effect on the channels, so it is going to create a kind of a channel opening effect in the physiology, and it is going to help to drive the nutrition and absorption even further.